Fellow members of the graduating senior class of 2013, salutations from the school Salutatorian. Welcome all parents, grandparents, grandfriends, friends, miscellaneous extended family members, and even individuals who accidentally wandered in from the doors on Speedway Avenue. Welcome. We're glad you are here and so thankful for your support. I'm sure many of you were thoroughly bamboozled when graduating senior Jackson Sigmund came up to salute our flag and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I mean, as Salutatorian, I figured that was the main perk of my academic ranking. Don't worry, my whole hour-and-a-half long speech will be entirely stand-up. I plan on grabbing a chair and sitting down at some point. All jokes aside, for now, I must congratulate our graduating class for even making it this far alive. During our 4 years at Hyde Park High School, we have pressed on despite many serious setbacks and miraculously managed to survive, despite the most seemingly scary situations. We all figured the day we'd be allowed to miss a day of school for medical reasons would be the day pigs were flying, and sure enough, swine flu back in 2009. I survived swine 09 became one of our proud slogans during freshman year for those of us who caught that awkwardly named strain of illness. We also survived not one, but 2 supposed ends of the world, and it looks like we weathered those apocalypses pretty well. I think the Mayans were just trying to keep us on our toes with the whole ancient calendar having an end date thing. Even more convincing of the end of the world, though, for the majority of us Hyde Parkians, was the move to the new high school building out of the quarries. If the Arise and Build campaign's completion of the high school wasn't a sign of the apocalypse for those of us who have attended Hyde Park since grade school, I don't know what is. As the first Hyde Park High School graduating class to have attended all 4 years of high school in the new building at the quarries, we also survived a seemingly imminent nuclear threat to our city of Austin, Texas, as Kim Jong-un, North Korea's leader, apparently had our city as one of his targets several weeks ago. I'm just glad we never heard a countdown from him to fire the nuclear warhead. Kim Jong-uno, dos, tres, fire. All of this to say, we are thankful to have survived, and honestly so lucky to have made it this far. Now, dearest class of 2013, we have one final challenge. Please don't trip. High school has been so much fun. I'd like to take a minute and reflect on all that we've learned in and out of the classroom since 2009. We learned how to play John Ball, a glorified dodgeball game which our own senior, John Brinson, helped create, and held a tournament during recess, activity period. We learned that khakis and collared shirts are apparently always in style, since students wore them every single day at school here at Hyde Park. Wait, you're telling me that was part of the dress code? Well, I guess I'll have to bring different pants to college than just my 6 pairs of khakis I was only planning on bringing. We've learned that some students actually try to do homework at home, but in the words of the infamous Sweet Brown, ain't nobody got time for that. We've all learned a little Korean as well from Open Gangnam Style. I bet you're breathing a sigh of relief that I didn't do the dance moves. We're thankful for our new principal, Mr. Ullman, who we've learned is an incredibly close lookalike of former President Richard Nixon. But thankfully, a whole lot more honest and wonderfully supportive. In all seriousness, during the past 4 high school years, I have learned how to work hard, make many difficult decisions, make many more very close friends at school, while learning who my true friends are, and grown in biblical community which Hyde Park helped foster. I know I speak for the entire class of 2013 when I say thank you to every dear friend, every supporter, and every helping hand who aided in making this dream of graduating high school a reality. And a quick personal shout out. I'd like to thank the sidewalks for keeping me off the streets. Parents, thank you for sacrificing much of your time and even more of your money to see us succeed. And the same heartfelt, sincere expression of gratitude goes out to every family member in the audience, every supporter, every teacher, and every administrator who has been championing us to graduate since before we even began high school. I know I speak on behalf of the class of 2013 when I thank Jesus Christ for dying the death we each deserved on the cross and for defeating sin and death so that we might trust in him and have life, purpose, and peace forever.